Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the show. I'm Captain Quasar, and we are doing another H3 waiting room. Um, I know everybody else is experiencing daylight savings, but for me, this is early. I almost forgot. I almost slept in and went, no, I can sleep 1 hour, but it's fine. So, um, yeah, we're gonna start off looking at the Reddit, and then we're gonna get back into we're going to start with the Reddit, then we're going to talk about yesterday's gambling, and then we're going to get back into the. Got a jam packed episode today. So let's get into it. That. Oh, I'm still tiny. Okay. So I saw this post. I guess a mod removed it because it said that it was removed in an effort to reduce spam and low quality content on the sub. We have decided to remove this. I'm assuming that maybe they posted it twice. And I think this is a perfect example for Hassan fans that like they love to say they love to claim that like, oh, they're deleting these comments because they have this malicious, like they're deleting my comments for malicious reasoning when I'm just giving a factual basis of information. When in reality it's just mods making kind of weird, like I don't know, maybe this guy posted it twice. Maybe they thought they saw it twice. But I don't know, it got removed for whatever reason, but I have the images because I saved it earlier. But yeah, so this was on some, I don't know, Noah Samson video. I don't know which one. But they said Ethan does not, nor has he ever supported genocide. And, you know, rational minded, very head screwed on right, Bad Empanada said, Ethan Klein supports genocide, and all his kids got parasites from dog shit. He sounds like he's like the perfect 4chaner. There's not enough ways to describe him. And then, yeah, all these other people just trying to work their own little workarounds to make it make sense. Ethan is a beneficiary from the genocide and his wife is a terrorist. Hope this helps. It's like, okay, great. Thanks for the bullshit explanation, but right on. Nah, not the Bad Empanada shout out. That's it. Bye, you've lost the plot. Gaming. I guess that was just him shit talking. All you can do is talk shit with a mouth like that. Ah, I appreciate that. I don't want to say your name wrong, Marina, but I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate that too, Mac. Yes. Just come on, guys. What's happening? Let's get this rolling. This needs to be official. But yeah, Bad Empanada is just a piece of shit. You know, the usual. But in good news, we have Martin, the water sommelier, standing up for Hila and Ethan. You know, all the people that really matter are there when we need them, and that's what's important. Oh, not me though, apparently, because
We are all on the same page. So I've been attacked last week on my social media accounts because I was wearing Teddy Fresh. And I know it's owned by Illa Klein, and I know Ethan Klein as well, because some people don't even realize that I know them because I've been on the podcast several times. I know them personally. I know the whole team personally, and they're the greatest people ever. So I don't care if you unfollow me because you have a problem that I'm wearing Teddy Fresh. When you want to become dehydrated, that's on you. But I'm standing with Illa, I'm standing with Ethan, and I'm standing with the whole team of H3. Cheers.
Gotta love Martin. And yeah, the chat from last night, since it was moderated by the Poker Go guys, it did seem like there was a lot more just, I don't know, just shit talk. And it's like, did you guys really come to watch a poker match? There's a bunch of poker matches. I guess they must have been here for Jennifer Tilly, the real celebrity. But yeah, I saw quite a few people just trying to talk shit. But we're gonna start here because Ethan, as we all thought, got up. He got up a decent amount. He didn't do too bad to start off. He was pulling some bluffs. He was playing the long game, it seemed. So I just wanted to kind of show this here. It's I don't even think this was a great hand.
Jake is 5. Just started kindergarten.
Boy, Jake.
I have a son 5 years old.
Excellent. Yeah.
Aren't they the worst? No, I'm kidding. He's the best. Such a great age. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. He just started kindergarten, so yeah, a lot of fun.
Your wife must be really proud of you. So you won this seat.
No, PokerStars invited me.
They invited you.
Yeah.
They're like, we need
Yeah, guys. Let's move it along.
It's easy to win contests there
Oh, so
because the
great.
player pool is not super huge.
not so easy. Don't belittle his accomplishments.
Michigan is now
We booted
merged
it
with
from
New
the big
Jersey
game
for
auditions
poker
this year.
So they gave that one to Helmuth.
Oh, really?
But as you can see, Ethan's up there with the high level guys right there. He was doing good. And then like we also probably all expected, he squandered it all back down. Back down to 5K. Which is just what he started with, so it seemed like it was going to be all right.
Listen, you're such a legend. I was a little worried.
And in this hand, he's got pair of 10s. You know, it's looking all right. It's looking all right, except for the fact that right here, I guess are we not playing small straight?
The reason I bet 6 and not all in was because if you shoved there, I'm folding because you're only ever shoving there with jacks.
correct.
Phil might even call with jacks. Talk himself into Nick having a 3.
Ethan's getting busy.
They were also all doing this
pair.
power
Come on,
move
Ethan.
thing that I
Straight draw.
noticed. They were all shuffling their
You would've called it
chips.
off, Nick. You're not, you don't
Truly
you don't fold for the last trench.
a poker. Look at him
If I
go.
can ever get to having the nuts against you, it's
How much?
It's like peacocking, but for poker.
I call.
Little loosey-goosey, splashy action for Nick right here. Rips. Now getting a great price. Got that pair, the straight draw.
Yeah, and some this was a
diamond.
cash game, so some of them started with more money than others. Ethan put in 5,000. I think this guy started with
Wow.
a fold.
I'm very
Me
surprised
and
he
the
folded.
tank. Oh, but I'm in position by being out of position now. I can do the tank thing to you.
Ooh, and that is where he pulled the straight.
Wow.
So what do
Rips
you
just
do?
folded 10 9 of
I don't know if I
diamonds.
can. We haven't played enough hands.
Ethan
in South
Klein
for me
is
to do
stone
the full
dead.
Tank thing. I check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this could be the end.
tank a little bit.
No, no,
I'm
no.
kidding. I
No,
mean,
no,
I
no,
gotta
no.
push.
No, no,
You're
no.
all in.
Yeah.
I call.
Oh, no.
Oh, there's a lot of shoves in this game.
That was straight.
Nice hand.
I had 8-9 of diamonds, or yeah, 8-9 of
guys-
diamonds.
Oh, boy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he can chop with an 8.
How about
You're
an
the
8?
only one with an option.
Yeah.
8,
That's
please.
fine, right?
Do it for the family.
How about an 8?
Come on,
an
dealer.
8
Hit
for
the
the
8.
fam.
Please no diamond. That was such a terrible.
I did watch it yesterday. I finished it.
can you
I had watched a
follow up
bit of
like
it on the
500
stream,
big
but I
blinds
finished it
with
afterward.
sevens?
I know.
And now you're folding 8 9 of diamonds on this hand?
I folded.
Nice hand.
Weird.
I will say, turns out it's a great
was
fold.
900
Nick
more
Wright
in
proves
that
to a
fold.
king
Yeah.
high
That's
straight.
true. Excellent laydown. Oh, dear.
No, you might have folded 2 diamonds.
I just don't get it.
Oh, Esteban. It might be over.
Oh, it started off
And
so
calling him
well.
Esteban while he loses is
Characters and where the extras go.
I don't know if it was a sign of
We're like-
endearment
I'm like this
or
guy.
meant
Yeah.
to
Don't go
be
anywhere.
a bit
Chad,
of
you know,
a
stick
jab.
around. No matter what
Maybe
happens.
this
Yeah.
I love those guys. Love
We're
the
on air
hosts.
for quite a while with this bunch.
Yeah, and Ethan might not be
take a
done.
whack.
I mean, he might take some
Might hang
cash,
out.
you know, throw some money
Does it
on the
move?
table.
I doubt
Well,
it.
the mom bought it doesn't know.
Yeah, all right.
Because we only did it for him.
Yep, yep.
Hi.
Yeah, so it's straddle.
Sounds good.
It looks like he got up.
But it was my fault. When you raised, normally I just fold ace jack suited.
Oh, you had ace jack suited there? I thought you had queens.
Normally I just fold that. It's kind of an easy fold.
Same hand.
Yeah, and there.
I know, but just the ace jack suited,
And
I
I
was
thought-
surprised
and I
you would call.
Yeah, he just heads out. I think Hila comes in because I want to talk to. She's on Housewives, and then she's also the bride of Chucky. And then I think the worst part is that Ethan was only one of 2 people that left, that lost all their money. Everybody else made it to the end when they ended the competition. Ava Dad, welcome in and goodbye. But yeah, it went all right. I thought this was funny though. This was after I had stopped watching on stream, but I was clicking through finding a few bits, and I thought this was interesting. Oh, I just realized the shirt he was wearing. How did I not notice this the entire time? This is one of the other guys at the table. The guy on the other side of him.
That sometimes is an angle, but
Yeah.
it wasn't intentional, so I'll restraddle.
This was like the
Oh, I like
only time
this.
they did this, I think.
Dr. Dad, Daniel Radcliffe. Yeah, that's pretty spot on.
Wow. I
What
see
kind
it.
of odds would someone get me to get even right now?
That's Harry Potter,
Right
right?
for 25.
Yes, it is.
I think you're
Oh,
good.
I think you're close to even money to get even.
Yeah.
I'll just
What do you guys think though? Does he look like Harry Potter? This was a really weird game though, because they had this wheel, and I think they were supposed to use it more than they actually did. Because I think I only saw them spin it once, and I don't know if they spun it much more after that. But yeah, it was a decent game. Nothing too crazy. But our boy got out first, and then the one guy that he actually got like a really good run on is the other guy that got out. So he did get a good, someone was saying, I didn't see it, but someone said that he got a good he won a head-to-head against Phil Hellsmuth, who's like a poker legend, apparently. Beats me. I'm not a poker guy. I'm more of a blackjack guy. You know, give me the craps table and we'll talk. But yeah. So on the last episode, it's just like I'm glad we had the poker thing to talk about, because the last episode was just so. Ugh. Did they really spin it 3 times? I guess I should have watched more. For me. I listened to it for a bit too, but listening to poker isn't too enticing. But yeah, the last episode was Snark called Child Protective Services on us. H3 show number 119. And they talked about Cousin Tim, AB's lovable cousin from Dearborn, who is a misogynist in AB's own words. I didn't say it. It was AB in many of his videos. Dan grew up with Mega Man. Does this have the? Here we go.
And this is you, right? In this commercial?
In the Mega Man commercial? That is me.
What? Okay. Because I was like, hold on, that's probably not Dan. But then I watched
No,
it. I
that
watched
is,
it.
I
and said,
believe,
that is.
an 11-year-old Dan Swertlove.
So how did this all happen?
It's a way
at
less
this.
interesting story than you'd think. My cousin worked for Capcom in their marketing department, and they needed people to do testimonials for this commercial they were making.
Did they
She
pay
knew I
you?
played Mega Man. No, I don't think so.
That's crazy
Yeah,
how they
no.
do that.
It was at some like event at like an arcade or something. It was a long time ago. It's very hazy, but
wait,
but I was happy to do it. I love Mega Man, still do.
That's how
Great-
they get you, though.
great
That's how they
game.
get free labor out of children.
Yeah, no, they exploited me. They exploited me.
Capcom, they have money.
Oh, the shirt was from a spin. Okay, that's why I didn't notice it. That makes sense. And the jumping jacks, yeah, that must have been like right after I had left. I did not see that.
Yeah,
have
they
a
got
budget.
Capcom money. That's Street Fighter, dude.
Give me a break. Capcom's
Marvel
huge.
versus Capcom.
Not your fault.
Wait, Capcom owns a whole bunch of. They're massive. Capcom IPs.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty big.
I'm trying to hear.
I think
Dan
they
here.
own other. Let me see.
They're actually still pretty. A lot of arcade cabinets and stuff are made by Capcom.
Jesus
And yeah, they got
Christ.
Resident Evil. They got fucking.
Yeah, Capcom's big. We
I need
know.
another one of those class actions.
And there it is. So, but how did they come across this? Was this ever like a paid or a commercial somewhere?
That's what I was wondering.
How the fuck did they find it?
Is the user that posted this? What are you doing watching television ads from 1999?
Do you guys not watch? Let me put y'all on game real quick. And now I'm gonna be the one who I'll pull it up while it's playing.
Here.
Put y'all on game.
It just has everything that
Oh,
the
they-
game could have.
They put it together like a big ass commercial, though. They probably did run this on TV. Why else?
No,
would
it
they...
did. It did. This was.
Dude, that's crazy. They didn't pay you.
This is my shit right here. I watch Beef Wad. Beef Wad is a rerun channel where he does like hour-long full things of old Adult Swim shows and MTV. Some pretty good stuff on here, and it's with bumpers, so you have like the little commercials and stuff playing throughout. Very nostalgic, very nice. But that's probably how they found this, is because it's just a rip from someone's old like VHS that they recorded in an Adult Swim run.
That's fucked up.
Should hit him up.
Did you give you like free games or anything?
Well, my cousin oftentimes did hook me up with stuff because she was working in the industry. She left the video game industry a long time ago, but
Can see why.
Yeah,
Exploiting
she hated
children.
it. But yeah, I guess I never really thought about it. They probably should have paid all those kids.
Oh yeah.
They were just kind of, they were like farming these interviews. They had like a station. It was some event or something. And they were just like farming interviews. They were having kids just like come through and sit down, and they would just ask them a couple questions about.
Yeah, they should probably pay kids a lot more than they do when they do stuff like this. But I mean, I remember schools like sending home little like things, being like, "We're gonna send a news crew to your school to do a little article or something." I don't know what to fucking call it, but just do a little segment with your school, and they're like, "We're gonna be able to use you for whatever we want. We're not gonna give you any money." And my dad was like, "Fuck that," signed it, so I wasn't gonna be in it. And that's why I was never on TV. How sad.
About Mega Man or whatever.
That's fucked.
And so I popped in and did it, and I made the cut because what can I say?
You're
I'm a
kinda
natural.
killed- you crushed it.
I'm a
Well, let's
natural,
see.
dude.
Let's see.
You go like this, do all that. I have grown up with Mega Man.
I have grown up.
It's so cool.
That's it?
It sounds, it
That's
feels
it.
very true.
I
you
have
know?
I have grown up with Mega Man.
Yeah.
You didn't
Yeah,
even
still
say if you
got it.
like it,
Yeah.
frankly.
I still got it, folks.
You know,
Say the line, say the line.
grab that, Zach, if you haven't yet.
You got it.
Yeah, I think your cousin probably pulled strings to slip you in there, no?
I suppose she may. I don't think she had that much influence.
You think you made the cut with that comment? I did grow up with Mega Man.
Are you questioning the integrity of the Capcom marketing team?
I just accused them of
They're gonna pick
stealing
the-
labor.
I don't think his cousin pulled strings. I think they probably just didn't have a lot of footage to use.
From kids.
No.
so-
They're gonna pick the best performances. Okay.
Do all that. I have grown up with Mega Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember when that got brought up. We'll get back to the iceberg now, because Ethan Google's gangrene penis. That's I'm gonna just leave that for now. We'll get back to that. And then he accidentally Googles mangled dick. Wow, he did a lot of Googling. You know, I've never seen those. I've seen a few things. And Rizzler, Nate's dog looks like Olive, and then Costco guys. You know the usual. But yes. Where was I? That is a good question. Now that I'm thinking. I think we were on WAN.
Now
So this was them watching the best price. This is okay. This is the response.
Move on. Thank you, AB.
I think this is when he says WAN, and it should be somewhere in here. Oh no.
Minds around what liberal racism is.
Hmm.
In their minds, there's no way a liberal can be racist. It's literally impossible.
Definitely,
It's so
definitely don't
patronizing,
believe
bro.
that.
They don't.
I mean,
Liberals can be racist as fuck, and oftentimes are.
Or does he just say it on the call-in, maybe?
if you wanted. Oh, he
I
did.
talked
be on.
about
He
this
said-
last time, so I don't want to, hinge on this one too much because, there's not much to say either. Gideon said WAN.
Man.
Hey, Ethan, that thumbnail in question was made by my clips editor. I literally don't upload or run my second channel. He's changing it now. Peace and blessings.
That was I even threw that out as a theory that it probably wasn't him, and so I'm
Well,
surprised to hear that.
there was some because he had commented on the video.
Oh,
we were like, well, but I believe him that his editor
So it is
made
from
it.
this.
set up here, and Love makes the.
So it is definitely from this one. I just want to hear it. Come on, man. You got to have this clipped better.
Everybody, he sees he's calling everybody racist.
Well, you heard it anyways.
The highlight clips and stuff. So.
Well, yeah, but you gotta chill. You gotta have some standards and policies
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
But anyway,
He's changing it though.
Okay, Whittian, Whittian.
Whittian.
What's up, everybody?
I'm down,
Sorry, this
I'm
part's
down
been a
to
little
have him
bit
on, though, just to
iffy,
squash the
not
two
gonna
beeps
lie.
in one day. That'd be strong.
But welcome in everybody that's coming so far.
Do you? How do we reach you, Whittian?
We're gonna stabilize.
I mean, we have the Zoom.
Just give me the link and I'll
could-
send it to him.
Yeah, I could do that.
W Dan.
Yeah, Gideon is this YouTuber. We talked about him on Monday. He said that I'm a liberal racist, and in the thumbnail it put a text bubble of me saying this guy looks like a orangutan or some shit like that, which obviously I never said.
But beyond that, he said W Dan, and that was the part of the lore that mattered. But moving on from that, yeah, we're still on level 5. We have, what is it, down to level 12. Wow. And I feel like they're just getting longer and longer. The creator of this site just keeps adding stuff. But Flocka. I'm not going to try and do the Flocka because I just can't. But one day Zach was unable to make it to the show, and thus AB took over on the soundboard. However, not wanting to truly commit to competing with Zach, AB only used a single soundbite. Flocka. Flocka. There's my best one. No.
What?
Yeah,
And Zach is gone. Zach is gone for the week. He's on vacation, and he's gonna be sort of.
It happened this early. It happened a minute and 30 seconds into the episode. They were like, AB, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work out.
Really miss AB. Whose idea was this for AB to sit in? For?
Yeah, Flocka.
What do you say? Was that Waka Flocka?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, is it too loud? It seems too loud.
Yeah, Flocka.
Oh my God, bro. What are you doing?
We're good. Proceed.
Yeah, so AB is going to be, you're going to be filling it all week for him?
Yes,
Is that the
sir.
idea?
It's gonna be an adventure. I'm
Okay.
excited.
Whose idea was that?
That was mine.
Right. And you approved that, Dan?
I thought originally it was going to be like we would have like a rotating guest star in that role.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
But AB seemed determined, so
you want it for
let's
the
go.
whole week. Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's see how you do.
That was mine. Thank you.
Waka Flocka. Everybody. Well, welcome.
He should have hit it again there. Right then, he should have done it again. It's all about the timing. There needs to be some more here because they talk about what they need to add for this bit is when they later on get Zach talking about how he doesn't like the Flocka one. I think they talk about wanting to remove it at one point. AB definitely did it every single time that he was doing the soundboard. And then also add when Ethan played against Waka Flocka in the poker event. Got the belt. Because it all just comes full circle, you know. Does Ryan Kavanaugh look like Harvey Weinstein.com? Here, let me look. Let me find the website real quick. Go on Google. Ryan Kavanaugh. Huh. Even after all this time, it's still 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still number 4 when you look up his name. Pretty good. Here, let's take a little second to look at this. Huh. I wonder if he ever paid the attorney fees. Did they talk about this? I honestly don't even remember if they discussed this. This almost seems like a defunct site. Does Ryan Kavanaugh look like Harvey Weinstein? Comprehensive. The public is confused. We asked 10,600 internet users if they thought Ryan Kavanaugh and Harvey Weinstein looked alike. The outcome was shocking. Source: poll of H3 podcast audience, July 30th, 2021. Despite looking nearly identical, they are indeed different people. It's like when they say, you're just the same person but different font. It's kind of like that. He's kind of like a Comic Sans. We won't get into what. But here's a little side by side. You can see how they overlap. See, the only issue here is they're just not evenly proportioned. They needed to make Ryan's head just a little bit smaller so the overlap worked correctly. Because look at that. The mouths are a little off. Come on, guys, get on it. Now this one's harder to deny. To be fair, though, Harvey's left side doesn't look like his right side, so it's like not much to go off of with that. The public's opinion. Alarming. Something has to be done. My thing is flipped. I mean, honestly, with his recent court cases and stuff, he probably didn't have to, or he could probably use that as an excuse to not be paying his court fees. My house got destroyed. They added a unibrow here. I almost thought there was just marker on his face. I was confused. See, people like this, it's not that they should have a unibrow to make him look ugly. It almost just points out how far apart their eyebrows are. Got fish face. There's Ryan Kavanaugh's a new attorney. That is his billboard. He had to go under a new alias to, try and bring in new traffic. So about Ryan Kavanaugh. See, I want to get to the games. There's games. This is a full-fledged website, you might know. Created by the one and only. Who? Test yourself with the Ryan Kavanaugh game. Oh, it was at the top of the thing. I could have just scrolled back up. Okay. Song. Let me hone my skill. See if you can determine Ryan or Harvey. Faster answers yield more points. Ryan Kavanaugh. Boom. I'm actually going to try on this. I actually thought it was going to be like a young picture. Can't throw me off. That was the same picture used again. My memory recall is just too good. For a second, I was about to say, why are they all Ryan? But that one is Harvey. Okay. That's the one from the beginning. See, they only have like a few images though. Come on, you gotta pull more. Use this one. That one would have me confused. Failure Podcast by Ryan Kavanaugh. I wonder, does that have a page on the lore? Because it probably should. And I wonder if the podcast even still exists. I'll look that up in a second. Here's where they talk about.
Are you really the last person to find out about this skip out?
Oh, really? It's from the first. Is this the first Ethan guesses who's high? It's from 3 years ago. I think it might be.
Ads forever button. This is Pi, and if it sounds familiar to you, it's probably because you've.
We actually, well, thanks to Love, this is kind of a passion project of mine and Love's, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys really blew me away with this one.
Well, there's been a lot of confusion about Ryan looking like Harvey Weinstein. How do we tell these two gentlemen apart? I guess I shouldn't call Harvey a gentleman. I use that colloquially. So we made a website, Does Ryan Kavanaugh Look Like HarveyWeinstein.com. You can visit it now. It's a comprehensive analysis. It's a public service.
And we saw what it was. A true message to the world. In the midst of the Ryan Kavanaugh drama, a meme was born that Ryan kind of looks like I almost said Ryan Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein. The writing was on the wall. The public was confused. So Ethan and Love created a solution to this problem. Does Ryan Kavanaugh look like HarveyWeinstein.com? And then they have the URL that I think this was meant to be a clickable URL, but it's not. The public rejoiced. Finally, we can breathe again, one user said. Of course, Harvey Weinstein, Ryan Kavanaugh would not take this sitting down, and in December of 2021, he would file a third lawsuit against Ethan to try and get the site taken down. He would not succeed, however, and the site remains active to this day and has been shown to many guests. Again, need some more clips here. You need to see all that stuff, or else you're just lying to me. How do I know it's real? It could all be a fabrication. I need evidence. I need facts. Like this. Here's a real image of Ethan Klein. This is a lie. We can see right here. This is him. He had it as his Twitter photo, profile picture, whatever. In 2022, the H3 podcast was nominated for a Streamy Award once again. In the past, Ethan has been very staunchly against the Streamies due to his pent-up aggression to Jay Shetty being a superior podcast host. However, they're bringing up all the Ethans. I was confused for a second. However, this year was going to be different. He would play by their rules. He would attend the Streamies himself. He would gather the troops. He would storm into the establishment and claim his rightful place atop their throne of lies. And he sent a body double. Ethan goes to the Streamies.
All right, let's get to the main segment here everyone's been waiting for. Yes, I sent an impersonator to the Streamies because fuck that show. I ain't going to that shit. I knew we weren't going to win. We never win. It's our 5th time being nominated. We never win. We get no respect.
Unbelievable.
And I'm glad I didn't go. You know what I mean? This is a bullshit event. Really an insult to win, to be honest. By the way, Hassan won news. And actually, I'm happy for Hassan. By the way, we weren't even nominated for Show of the Year. I know we're in podcast, but like...
I'm glad the voice never gets old, because I'll probably never stop using it.
Am I wrong?
Well, let's look at these other ones. Challenge accepted. Don't know what that is. Chicken shop date. Don't know what that is. Good Mythical Morning. Yeah, I would say our show is a little more akin to Good Mythical Morning, the way they do segments and
hot ones. I mean, obviously there's like
different.
Obviously it's a longer form.
Mm-hmm.
But I think of it more of a show. But okay, whatever. They gave us. Hassan was nominated, but this guy won. I don't know much about him, but everyone likes him, so obviously, good for you. Yada yada. I'm looking for
news is at the bottom.
Oh, you know what was fucked up too? They yada yada'd Podcast of the Year. They didn't even present the award.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Like during a commercial break, they're just like, "Oh, and shout out to Podcaster of the Year."
Call me daddy.
They
Call
threw
me
it
daddy.
in with like 11 other winners too in different categories.
Like, why yada yada podcast? That seems like an important category.
I didn't know we won in the room.
Yeah, I was.
You guys texted me, and that's how I found out.
Everyone in the group chat was like, "Yo, the rig bullshit," and Ian's like, "Wait, what happened?" And he's there.
So they didn't play that video package in the room?
Unless I missed it, but no, I don't think so.
Weird.
So imagine if I went there just to lose like that. Like, that's just
right. You wouldn't even have
disrespectful.
known.
That's when they announced that Hassan won, and I'm pretty sure he tweeted like, "Wait, I won."
Yeah, they did.
So he didn't know either.
That
Yeah.
bullshit too. And by the way, this is the guy who started a war with me, Iraq. More like just whack. Iraq, more like just whack.
Iraq.
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 Got it.
About to invade you like Iraq. Work with me. Work with me, people.
It's a good one.
Also, variety streamer. I feel like I'm a variety streamer. Why am I not a variety streamer?
Not enough variety.
All right, so here's podcast. This is ours.
And there's too much variety, and then you have it on Spotify is probably the only reason they call it a podcast. Does that mean that? I wonder if they'll give Smosh a chance to win best podcast for reading Reddit.
Jay Shetty was at least he didn't win. You know?
Yeah,
I
that
couldn't
would have
tell
been
him.
devastating.
If I lost again to Jay Shetty, I don't think I can
The
handle it.
Mr. Ballin podcast.
Impulsive Us and Call Her Daddy, which is a Spotify exclusive.
Hey, shout
It's
out
not even
Mr.
on
Ballin.
YouTube. Okay. Call her these nut. I mean, no hate to them. Call me daddy, girls.
That also just
But
sounds.
don't you think it's a little disrespectful? Like,
sounds like something that might get you sent to jail.
I'm gonna go there and get yada yada and lose during a commercial break and sit there like an idiot and not even know what the fuck happened.
How important is it for us to improve the quality of our emotional and mental health in
They didn't have time. They needed to make time for the comedy stylings of Iraq.
Listen, and I don't know much about the host, but that man was a fucking train wreck on stage, boy. That shit was embarrassing. And I'm not even saying that because he called me ugly. Thanks, Steph, for the gifted. I genuinely, it was very hard to watch. Like, what? I just think they should hire. They're kind of fucked because they're like, if we hire a professional from outside, then it's like, what are we doing here? But if they hire an influencer, then it's horrible.
They should have hired you, the best of both worlds.
I would have crushed that bitch. But they don't respect me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the good news is that Gordon Ramsay won an award for crossover.
I just have to say, one of my favorite things is when Zach does something that nobody notices. Like going slightly into the music for a second and then just cutting it off because they're like, oh, wait, yeah, we're moving on. We're moving.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Podcast, scripted series, animated. Meat Canyon one. I like Meat Canyon. It's a good
Okay.
guy.
That's a dub?
Yeah.
That's a dub? Where's this damn news category that Hassan won?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the news one. The news one was actually really cool. Here it is. Dude, Hassan.
Let's just remember it's for the Streamy Awards.
Won news and destroyed Philip DeFranco. I texted Hassan last night. I said, yo, bro, congrats. I'm so glad you beat Philly.
And Brian Tyler Cohen.
Yeah, so congrats to Hassan.
And Gay News.
Also, it is a little bit homophobic that Gay News didn't win that, but I won't call Hassan out. Yeah.
You can't keep getting away with it.
I felt gay.
Anyway, let's get on to the segment because this shit is lame. So we found this. Wait here. Let's just watch the video.
You want me to roll it?
We saw the fake Ethan. Nah, hold on one sec. Yeah, this is my favorite thing. We showed you guys these already, but this is under Getty Images under Ethan Klein. This is me. And where do we get this suit, Sam or Ian, if she's not here?
I think she got it off Amazon and then she bedazzled the back.
Dude, she did an awesome job bedazzling. That it actually looks
Happy
so
Tuesday.
legit.
The suit really fits him like a glove. Perfect.
Yeah, custom made.
Which, in all honesty, is probably the most Ethan detail of this whole thing.
Yeah.
I just love, I love getting a look-alike that looks nothing like you and just having them go, no, it's me, Ethan Klein. And then you have like, just give them your ID or something. Just be like, here's my actual literal ID. Here's my social security card. Use that.
Find a suit fit you last time.
You think I'd show up that fucked up looking? Probably.
Was he wearing slides or no, just dress shoes?
He's got Vans on or some shit.
Next year slides.
Yeah. Yo, but this Steamy's bedazzling is the highest budget detail in that whole damn broadcast, so should have showed that. And so here is what I posted. Oh yeah, I was trying to gag everyone. I really wanted
Because yeah, it's a way funnier to do this than the way that Charlie had sent a bunch of lookalikes that looked like him, like his multiverse of Charlies. Penguin Zero, Moist Critical, whatever you want to call him. I just see because all of his are like they all try and look like him so much, but then just imagine them walking up to the fake Ethan and he's just like, hey, it's me, Ethan Klein. While they're all going like, oh hey, what's up? It's me, Charlie. And he's just like, hey, I'm Ethan. Hey, I'm Ethan Klein. It's me.
everyone to think I was there because I don't think that they give award. I think they tell people ahead of time because at first I was like, can you tell us ahead of time so I can like plan? They said we don't tell people ahead of time, but all the people or the majority of people that went up there seemed like coached and very tight. And I just I don't know. What's your take on that?
There was one girl who went up and she genuinely seemed surprised and she was like, I have no idea what to say. And I also know that the year that Tana won creator, she talked about how she like had no idea that was going to happen. She was pissed about like the outfit she was wearing and stuff.
I guess none of us
totally
did.
not how that
still
works.
Kind of baffles me. Actually,
somebody in the chat.
I mean, that's how it
pointed
works,
out,
probably. That's
if
how
you go
it's
back
supposed
to
to
the
work.
list of winners and go to the podcast category and click on the H3 podcast.
Yeah.
It takes you to something kind of interesting.
Here, I'll pull it up right
I'm curious what you think about this.
So wait, I click this.
Yeah.
They used to tie people's limbs to horses and fucking draw them in quarters and rip them apart, bro. What? Why?
What the fuck?
It's a timestamped.
Y'all are weird for that one. Does other people go to times? Let's see what happens if I click impulsive.
And when I was me, everyone that jumped out, I was like really like shit scared of.
Who put this?
Ethan gets people drawn in quarters, and Impulsive gets Liam Payne.
Together. They just
beginning of a
pick in
video.
Random Y'all are weird.
Is it rigged?
Mr. This guy has a. This motherfucker, I don't know who this guy is, so no hate, but this guy who was
This isn't even a Mr. Ballin video. It's on. This is someone else's account. This only has 60 views. Why is this uploaded?
nominated they linked to a video with 60 views on Vimeo.
On Vimeo.
You're a weirdo, bro.
What the hell?
A little odd.
So no hate, obviously, but what the hell, dude? Mr. Ballin. Does anyone know who he is?
And so as Skylar is driving this boat, Alonzo and John are down
I'm the
in
61st person to watch this.
the bedroom. But after
Which
that,
is like good if like, you know.
He has almost 7 million subscribers on YouTube.
Maybe this was
That was 2 years ago. He has almost 10 million now.
But I like the 60.
How'd they even find us then? It's weird.
Very odd. I don't know what to make of that.
Weird, bro. Let's see what Jay Shetty gets.
Hey, I don't often do this, but
Lots
I'm
of
gonna give you
Ballin
a
fans in here. In our chat.
Ballin'? Okay, we love Baller. He be ballin'.
Love Mr.
And they just
Ballin'.
started Jay Shetty's from the beginning of how to manifest abundance, success, and happiness into your life. They really are on a Jay Shetty. I don't even know what to call it. They're just trying to serve him on a gold platter. They gave him the beginning of his podcast. That's like a really good one from 8 months ago. It isn't even like his newest one. And obviously this is like 3 years ago at this point. From that point, it was 8 months prior to when they were.
We got big balls ballin'. How you guys, y'all better hate Shetty. He's my enemy.
Yeah, no, he's the worst.
I don't care.
The hype
about
train
Shetty.
is real.
He's the fucking worst.
Yeah, so I wanted to convince everyone I was there. So I said, so honored to be nominated at the Streamies and to be here in person. I had Ian's feeding me pics, so it looked like I was there. Thank you, Streamies. Yes, it's such an honor to be nominated. I do not consent. Ian was sending me pictures about notification of filming. I said I don't consent. I wasn't even there. How was the food, Ian? They just sent you, like, they just give you some desserts? Like, what else did you get there?
Well, we were recording the whole time, so I didn't get to eat, but there was catering. But then this cheesecake was on every table. Great cheesecake. Fantastic.
Oh, it was good?
Very good.
Okay.
I'm sure the fake Ethan had a really good time.
I probably would have loved that.
He's like, I just get to lie to people and walk around and enjoy this big like event.
Cheesecake. And then this fucking guy just called me ugly, blowing the war horn, which we'll get to that, obviously. Livid, fuming, we lost. It's all over. Ian was sending me pictures from his seat. And by the way, they seated us far as shit. And I was like, oh, hell no. We definitely are not winning. They put your ass in, like, the back. All the other nominees were, like, in the front row. And they put my ass in the fucking, like, back, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What was that shit? There's no respect.
Back.
Didn't really seem like you were in the back. You're
Here's,
more like towards the middle, right?
Yeah, maybe in the middle, but if you're not in the front row, you're in the back row. You know what I mean? It's all about clout in this industry, Dan. You wouldn't understand. So anyway, once we lost and I was pissed, I says, fuck you, streamers. I didn't even go to that shit. I sent this actor pretend to be me. And Ian, of course, legend. This Jay Shetty, he's my enemy. Finally saw what he looks like. He looks like a nice guy. He actually looks like me. Isn't that weird? Kind of.
He looks like a I don't remember what you say. Is it East West Asian? The Western Asian Klein.
He's got a great hairline.
More than
it's kind of you guys kind of share a hairline.
Maybe we should make a pod together.
Did you see it?
Shedemies. He's my best friend. Shedemies.
Fuck the streamies, bro. Here's my boy, Bizarro Ethan, flipping off what looks to be Jay Shetty.
I think it is.
Fuck the streamies, bitch. It's the steamies this year, y'all. And, of course, I did finally win an award. Biggest hater ass bitch. Swept that award. Absolutely swept it. So... What was the vibe check on the night there, Ian? Overall, like what was it like in the room?
Room started strong. Maybe 10 minutes in, faded fast.
Yeah.
And they were starting to announce nominees, and there'd be like two people at like.
See, I would like them to do a whole podcast with alternate reality Ethan.
Not exaggerating. Two people in the room that would. And it was a little weird. They would drown it out with all this, like, bed music, but the enthusiasm was not, the cheesecake was not whole.
Not gonna lie, this is a 32-minute bit. Let's skip ahead a little bit. 2, we don't care that much about the streamies. What we care about is fake Ethan. We have some more clips to watch.
15 minutes to watch. So I'm not even gonna hate.
Then and
here's everything that happened.
3 months ago.
million other stuff. I don't really know who Ethan's got. He didn't have these people are.
Oh,
sorry.
All right, so I'm here waiting for the red carpet. I don't really know who any of these people are. I don't really know anyone here. Yeah, so Ethan couldn't be here tonight, and he sent me some reasons. Yeah, so like he's got kids. He had the longest day ever. He didn't have a babysitter. You know, just general laziness. And he never leaves the house. He's got social anxiety. He never intended to go, and a billion other stuff. I don't really know who Ethan is. My name's Jake. I've only watched one video of Ethan's, the Vape Nation one. You know, Vape Nation. So I'm kind of like, I consider myself an expert. I know some of his best works.
You're just going to hand this to our photo people right over here.
All right, cool, thank you. It's me. Dude, that carpet's so red. It's like the bowling alley I usually go to.
If we could get an entire crew replacement, that would be good.
Show me the back of the jacket, Ethan.
H3? Vape
Yeah, H3, yeah, Vape Nation. Yo, I ripped the fattest clouds on my vapes.
The hairline looks incredible.
Thank you, yeah, I've been working on that.
Where is Ela?
Oh, she couldn't make it tonight. She was busy. She's with the kids.
Right.
So she wasn't able to come out
What are the
tonight.
names of them? The kids?
Brandon and Lucy. Or no. Florence?
Florence.
I don't know. I'm kind of out of it today because I didn't
They're both named Florence.
really sleep that well last night. I was really nervous about my award. So potentially, here's hoping.
What's your favorite moment in 2022 when it comes to all the content that I know that you've created this year?
I did some great podcast content. Some of the guests were phenomenal.
Ethan, if you could remove one word from your vocabulary this year, what would it be?
Probably the word fuck. It's an ugly word. Yeah, the word bomb too.
Right, I think some people would agree with that as well.
Oh my God, Ethan, you made it, dude. That's crazy. You have children. Like, I really thought that you would not make it to an event like this.
Jake, get him. Get him, Jake.
I haven't chilled in a while, bro. I know we host a podcast together, Left Field. So,
yeah, we haven't chilled in a while.
I know, man. How you good?
Okay, I gotta go. Bye, Ethan.
All right, man. Catch you later. H3 Vape Nation, yo. I don't know Vape Nation. All right, see you later. This is great. This is like my 7th one. So you guys aren't the real critical, huh? Nah, these guys are imposters. No, I don't want your bathwater. This is super awkward. We gotta sit here with these guys, with these clowns.
What are the odds that they sent a fake on this? Like they sent fakes on the same, go. The hair does look insane. I wonder if they bought this wig 10 minutes before they got here.
Not everyone is going to make it on the stage tonight. You guys and gals, you all, you're all winners for being a part of this incredible community. And I really mean that.
I mean, even some of the winners didn't make it on the stage, it sounds like.
This food's fucking great. How long do I have to be here? I told my neighbor I would go feed his ferret, but it's been like 3 days and I don't know if he might not be alive anymore. This is cool though. These guys are driving me nuts. I hate fake people.
And the streaming goes to Charlie Tomato!
Dream. He finally took off the mask. Let's go, Dream. Let's hope Ethan Klein takes his off next. Oh, I'm being told that's his actual face. I'm so sorry, Ethan. Got it. Okay. I'm so stoked.
Saying that to an imposter is probably the worst look. Because it's like, it just shows how pre-written your jokes are that you can't even go on the fly at all. Probably didn't even look over towards Ethan.
Damn, they roasted me pretty hard there. They said I wear a mask or something. It sucks. Can they bring out more cheesecake? More cheesecake, please. Cheesecake?
Most likely to gain subscribers in an attempt to fill a void deep down inside from him not getting enough attention as a child. Okay.
This guy can't even remember his
What's your
lines.
guesstimation of how many?
What's inside this mystery briefcase?
Learning and education.
Taking all the children around the abuse that multiple children and adults could throw.
Sorry, I got a little lost.
Hi.
Young
We're
Gravy there
Charity
too is
Water.
just funny.
If we lost you at charity, we get it.
He's no Frank Sinatra, I'll tell you that.
Can the cameraman get out of the fucking way? Cameraman just standing in front, like, zoom in. You don't need to stand there.
Love comedic rap.
This is absolutely wild. Come on. You got it. Keep going. Yes. Okay, we're done.
Presented by the Elevate Prize Foundation. Now,
I love this dude, Jay Shetty. He's the best.
One of these real streamy winners.
Podcast. Call her Caddy.
I told you guys.
Please welcome Miss Darcy and Ian Boggs.
Hey, Ethan, you lost so hard.
I feel like you're playing with a Mad Cabs controller right now, and we have a Wavebird GameCube wireless controller. We're just whooping your ass at Final Destination.
You suck harder than a Dyson's vacuum.
I
Than
know,
those
fuck
portable
you
ones.
guys.
No, Ethan, come on, we can be friends. We lost two. It's okay, we lost two.
Ludwig, more like I'm sick of wearing this wig.
Yeah,
we
what?
lost.
What? That's not a wig.
That's not a wig.
Guys, we
That's
lost.
not a wig.
We lost.
Man, that was bullshit. It was all bullshit. Call her daddy? What even is that? What was any of that? Great cheesecake. I'm more of a TV guy, you know, Netflix. But you know who I really love? Philip DeFranco. That guy's awesome. Anyway, I'm over this. Fuck this. I'm gonna go watch Netflix where real entertainment happens.
As you can see,
should have bought a broke down $300 car for that. For that last little 3-second scene right there of him getting into a car. Just a burnout piece of shit car, and then there he goes off to his next adventure. Take him on the Philly D hike. I do remember them talking about that briefly.
oh Phil, will you go on a hike with my lookalike?
You can't.
No, you're gonna go on a hike with him.
He's not
giving away the game.
He's not gonna be down. If I gotta prime him for it. No, I'll be there, right? But you'll go with the lookalike.
Billy's gonna send a lookalike to do the steamies with you.
I'm so down for him to send a lookalike.
The turtleneck is not working, Ethan, I gotta say.
Two randos host the show.
They become best friends.
Both of your lookalikes.
Yeah.
They're just besties.
Hiking together.
Yeah, okay, Andrew Tate, whatever.
But yeah, Phil said you need to atone for your sins and join Philantology.
Philantology.
Clips channel.
Bro, you're not. You got to donate more than that if you want to promo. your
I
shit.
am a simp for Dr.
Wait, what is
Phil.
Philantology? Is that a real thing or a joke?
It's
No, I
Phil's
practice
religion.
it.
It's a real.
Oh, I
it's a
thought you
real
said it was the
religion.
name of his Clips channel or something. I'll join Philantology. Let's talk to me about it on a hike. I'll have my extra take notes.
Wage religion.
Hell and that religion is just an endless hike.
Hell is just him going sup, 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 sup.
Actually, it's about news and
It's just
facts.
the boulder over and over again.
Phil's a good
Yo,
guy. You said so
Ivan
yourself.
said I wore my H3 podcast shirt on the first date and got laid. Shout out to the family.
Go.
My man.
Wyven.
Women are, I'm telling you, women are out there. They're just looking for men that like this show.
Also, the girls who watch this show are
I think that
so
was
hot.
Yeah.
Like,
I knew that was going to be a very brief little. See, they have some good little clips, and I'm like, why are these the ones that they're able to pull?
I'm going to run out. I'm just going to go. I'll be right back. And I'm going to hand it off to...
How bad do you have to pee right now?
I'm going to hand it off to Ethan here. Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you. How's everybody doing? How's it going?
Hey, Ethan.
Hi,
Ethan.
Wow, it's so good to see you all tonight.
Hello.
Man. Yeah.
Ethan.
It's great to see all my adoring fans out here. Love you guys. You know, you guys really bring a joy to my heart. So what's going on, everybody?
Hi.
Hey. Oh, my lovely wife here. I didn't see you there. Oh my God.
How did you
The
feel?
kids are great.
What are their names?
What
are your children's names?
What do you?
What are your?
Pauline.
Polly, right? And the other one?
Randall.
Polly and Randall. That's right. Very
I
good.
don't know. I'm a little out of it today.
Too faded off the vapes.
Why?
Huh? Yeah. I've been sick lately, so you know, I'm trying to keep my spirits up, or you know, around the holidays and.
Have you just been spending
we
time
got
at
some
home
great,
with your
great
dogs?
cheesecake backstage, so that's been going great.
Do you know what's her name here?
Oh yeah, this is Sam.
Oh.
Of course, I know my own crew.
Okay.
These are my homies. I know everybody over here.
Who are we? What are our names?
What
about us?
Rachel.
Right. Yes. Incredible.
Samantha.
Yes.
Samantha.
Samantha.
There's two Sams, huh?
Makes sense.
Oh, right. Two Sams. This is Matt. You look like a Matt.
It's actually pretty close.
Hey, Ethan. Now that this is on stage and you're on camera and everything, could I get a raise, Ethan?
Yeah, I will give you. Wait, what do you make currently?
Let's just double it. You know what I make.
I'll triple it.
Triple it. Thank you.
You've done
on camera.
You've done a wonderful
Yeah.
job, honestly.
Wow, what a guy.
Triple
why he got
salary for
fired.
Matt.
Why you got
What's that?
kicked to the
Triple
curb.
salary for Matt.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, boss.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Anybody have any questions?
Our names, me and this gentleman.
Yeah, I have a question. I have this pain in my right.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about medical work or like WebMD?
Medical. I would say if you have a pain in your ear, it might be like a tumor or something.
Okay.
So probably just drink a lot of alcohol.
Alcohol?
So you can numb the pain.
Okay.
Got a pain in your ear. It's probably a brain hemorrhage. I think you're dying. Take a nap. Sleep it off. You'll be fine. What's good, Alex?
Yeah.
Thanks, Ethan. I always know I can count
Yeah,
on
no
you.
problem. I want to take care of you. I want you to know you can rely on me.
Oh, this is sweet.
Nice. Ethan.
How are you feeling?
Lean
Ela?
on me.
I feel great.
Oh,
thank
nice.
you for asking me how I feel. That's
Sure,
really nice.
sure. I gotta take care of the marital needs. So, want to be a supportive husband. And looks like that's it for me. Who's this guy?
This is not. Y'all aren't supposed to be.
What is this?
Sad
What's going
that
on
I'm
here?
back. All right,
Excuse me?
who the fuck are you?
What?
Who the fuck are you? Get out of my seat.
Bro.
What?
You guys know me, right?
Did you guys see? No, bro.
This isn't Ethan.
Are you? Is this padded? Are you trying to say some shit?
This guy's showing
You're wearing
up.
a padded suit.
Huh? I look more like the real.
Come on, let's kiss.
He looks like
You don't want
He's not
this.
real.
You
You
don't
want
want
to kiss
this.
me? He's not real.
You don't want this. I'm sick. All right, Ethan.
He wouldn't kiss me because he's not real. He's right. The real Ethan would have kissed him. He was willing.
Thank you, bro. You're the best, man. Okay,
Yeah, so my parents are having dinner later tonight, so you just got to make sure not to be late on that.
Oh yeah, sure, I'll be right
And then
there.
tomorrow morning, Hila's family's in town. You're gonna get breakfast with them.
All right, cool, cool.
Okay? Yeah.
Yeah, just send me the
And
details.
there's a meeting. Yeah. Well, we have a shared calendar, but there's a meeting next week with one of our agencies. But you'll be able to meet that. You'll be there on Tuesday at 12.
Yeah, I think I can make it in.
Oh,
my
come on, you
schedule.
gotta for your schedule. This is the whole thing. You gotta be there.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Bro, come on.
I'll pencil it in.
Ethan, there's also the hike with Philly D on Thursday.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow morning, there's the hike with Philly D. You'll be there.
Ah, shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
Okay, I'll be there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Can you hike?
Hey, don't take my mic, man. Fuck. All right.
You need a quick Andrew Tate look? My eyebrows always start twitching.
Woo! Oh, so glad I could pee and not miss anything. So nice. All right, let's move it all along here. Up next, this man, I'd introduce him if he needed one.
Well, we don't need to watch this whole thing. There he was. The legend himself. The Roast. The Roast. A wiki moderator that is dragged into Ryan Kavanaugh drama. In November of 2021, a Wikipedia user named RK777713 began erasing the controversial section of Ryan Kavanaugh's Wikipedia page. When mods noticed, a heated discussion between them began, inevitably leading to the mods banning the account. It was suspected that this account could be Ryan Kavanaugh, and this theory would only be further proven when Cav would grow increasingly unhinged in the following months. One such bounty was Ryan putting out a tweet stating that he would reward $25,000 to anyone who could prove that Ethan was roast. I mean, it is RK.
What if the lottery was on your phone?
Chop, chop.
With real tickets.
So someone on our subreddit, some genius, noticed this infighting, and it's so funny, you guys. I'm so happy we found this, because it also highlights that Ryan Kavanaugh is either himself or paying someone to keep his Wikipedia page clean. There's apparently a controversies portion.
I literally just coughed so hard my eyes started watering. Oh. Yes.
That he keeps erasing. So, wait, sorry guys. So here he is admitting it's him. So here's a little evidence. He said, so maybe I am not up to speed, but it's blah, blah, blah. He says...
It's that part in green that's pertinent.
Oh, shit. I didn't even...
Just straight up. To be clear, I'm not being paid anything. It is me you are harming.
This motherfucker said it's me you are harming.
Yep. Sure sounds like it's him.
Huh. Motherfucker. This guy is really just an idiot. How did this guy get any fame or success or fame?
Rich parents.
Oh, is that what it was?
I forget the exact details, but yeah, his I think his dad was like a hedge fund manager or something.
Okay, that explains everything.
Yeah.
Because his Wikipedia page is just a puff piece written by himself, apparently.
Yeah, evidently.
Bro, I don't know what. So Ryan Kavanaugh, apparently this super high power, individual who's apparently got time to argue with people on Wikipedia. I don't have time for that shit, okay? And I don't run H3Lore or Fight Club or any of that bullshit.
So they might have...
All right, so here we go. So Ryan Kavanaugh, so here's the edit section of his Wikipedia page. So, the newly added information is part of a paid disinformation campaign. It is refuted by newer, more reputable articles.
Thanks, I'm glad you found it.
Who has said that he's Ryan. Right.
And to be clear, you found that through my post? Because honestly, that post was kind of old. Or was it one of my comments?
Or maybe I'll just say RK writes. How should I reference this?
RK. Yeah.
RK writes, H3 Podcast has paid editors to add the new content, which is not new, but part of a malicious disinformation campaign intended on smearing R. Kavanaugh. Also RK.
I mean, these are all just kind of like done in a drunken stupor, I'd imagine. Like he's never in a clear mind at home on his computer. You think he's not drunk when he's sitting there in his big house all alone going,
This needs a thorough review, and those editors making these changes should be thoroughly investigated for being paid to harm a party knowingly. So that's RK complaining. Okay. And then here, the editor says, I'm confused by this. So he wrote, to be clear, I'm not paid anything. It's me you're harming, or was that not the moderator who wrote that?
It is him. You see afterwards. And yeah, the formatting on Wikipedia is like insane. I don't know why it is so difficult to follow. But
Paid to modify pages to harm people, initiating a lawsuit. This party is part of a so this is what I already read, no?
yeah, it's because it's embedded. It's like a forum.
To be clear, I'm not being paid anything. It is me you are harming.
Well, I'm glad you found that then. Thanks for stopping in.
He's following up.
So that's Ryan Kavanaugh.
I mean, it sure sounds like it.
Add the words getting
Okay,
out.
well, let's keep reading. Please don't get offended. The things I mentioned... Okay, so this is the writer. Yeah. Please don't get offended. The things I mentioned were reported by the most credible sources, New York Times and Variety. I understand your COI. What is that?
I don't know.
It must be some Wikipedia inside baseball thing.
Yeah.
Ryan has taken the time to train himself as a Wikipedia moderator.
No, so
he can.
This isn't Ryan Kavanaugh. See, that's what Dan was saying. Is this stuff is so weird. So the guy who said this was J.K. Kite, and then the response in green is from Ryan Kavanaugh.
Lisa's on page. You got anything there?
Conflict of interest, or
Okay.
COI is a statement of coverage issued by
Yeah,
the
it's probably
company?
conflict of interest.
It is, yeah.
I understand your conflict of interest with the page, and actually you are being paid to keep the page clean. So please first learn the Wikipedia rules and policies. All published sources, good or bad, could be added to Wikipedia.
Right.
That's what the editor said.
Yeah, and I just looked it up on. It is explicitly part of their terms of service or guideline or whatever.
Which is what?
Conflict of interest involves contributing to Wikipedia about yourself, family, friends, clients, employers, or your financial and other relationships.
So why the fuck? So like this is a huge talk about conflict of interest. I mean, here
he's
you
editing
have
his
the
own
guy the
page.
page is about arguing and Okay, so let me continue. You have not included accurate information. You have included information the H3 podcast has been trying to spread for their own financial gain. What the fuck am I gaining from the shitting on you, dude? You're literally costing me hundreds of thousands of dollars for a dumb lawsuit that you're initiating against me. What financial gain? That's slander, bro. Which has been wholly refuted by reputable press since. Really? Add it to the page then. No matter how H3 has been sued, no matter since H3 has been sued, and that is what prompted this attack by them. This user is being added to the suit. There you go. So the editor who added this part is being added to the suit and will be held responsible for causing intentional harm, painting a knowingly false light, libel, and interference in consensual relationships. How is this not? Ryan.
Yeah, clearly.
By the way, what a fucking douchebag. This editor added excerpts from fucking New York Times and Variety articles, and he's threatening an edit. Do you?
I mean, if there's a refutation, what you would do in a Wikipedia article is not delete the stuff that's been refuted, but you would just add the refuting claim to show that, you know, there's something that has changed. The understanding of the situation is different. But you would still want to show that at one point this is what people thought, but this is why it's different than, like, right?
see what a psychotic freak this guy is? And it also enters his mind. He thinks that having money and being able to sue people shuts up everyone. And I'm here to prove him that that's just not the fucking case. Okay? Sorry to tell you, Ryan Kavanaugh, but you met your fucking match in a dude who doesn't give a fuck that you can sue him. Because I'm just going to break it to you, bro.
Do I think Ryan is behind any of the Reddit snark drama? Honestly, no. I don't think, I don't think Ryan's smart enough to do that. And I also think that Ryan, he seems like just like a really dumb guy. Like, he doesn't seem outwardly malicious. He seems like a rich, dumb guy that feels like he's entitled to a lot. But I feel like seeing the different stuff like that people are saying about, Jews and about, just different things in general, I think that he would probably be like normal in that sense. I don't think he would jump into those waters. He's just going to go the legal route of just going, I'm going to just sue you for everything.
Bro, I've been through this before. I'm going to do the right thing, and I'm going to expose you for being a litigious fucking liar piece of shit that you are. Okay? And you're not going to get away with it this time. And I have enough money to where I don't give a fuck, dude. I will waste hundreds of thousands of dollars to fight you in court. And that's what the fuck it's all about. You had a chance to end this, bitch. And now we're going to tango. And shout out to the mod who apparently is being sued now for adding. Have you ever heard of such insanity? So he goes, he continues, so maybe I'm not up to speed on wiki terms as to how to use the rules to slander, malign, and harm someone, but I certainly understand the law. No, you do not. And now you have forced me to do so. It's Ryan. It's Ryan.
Yep.
How petty and pathetic are you to be arguing and
yeah. See, Trisha and Moses have the ability to be conniving. Like, they could be behind certain things in the Reddit and, pushing certain people and this and that, stirring up conversations. I wouldn't be surprised if they have alt accounts with thousands of updates and such. But Ryan is just so dumb that all of his accounts are like RK, Cav. We would know that it's Ryan Kavanaugh as soon as he starts fucking around on Reddit. It would be something like, he'd make it something stupid, like his Reddit name would be like Cav Variety Leader. Like, oh, I wonder who this guy is.
margins of your own Wikipedia page, you guys. Talk about conflict of interest.
Like, what is it? Doesn't he have something better to do?
Yes!
Like, literally, than just like...
He should!
Sitting on his computer.
He most definitely should have something better to do. This is why H3Lore is going to fail.
Sounds like he should govern himself accordingly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys think that this is legit. Like, this seems like something that should be brought to Wikipedia's attention of this. Basically, he's keeping controversies off his page.
Cav's like
and
Voldemort.
threatening people who add it with
He only
lawsuits.
comes when he's talked about.
That is not cool. That is not okay. That is definitely terms
He
of
also
service.
comes when he's talked about, apparently.
If you have not included accurate information, you have included information in the wait, did I read that? Yeah. This is awesome, isn't it? So fucking good. Here he continues. The editor has been trying, along with two others, since July to add a controversy section and to delete anything. Do you guys able to see what controversies thing he keeps erasing? Because that should be in the editing notes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, try to add that in. I want to know what he's so desperate to remove. You know? Because I think if it's well-sourced and well-written, it should be in there. Why should he be able to control the flow of information? So again, I'll restart. This editor has been trying along with two others since July to add a controversy section and delete anything positive but add negative. This stems from a podcast owner, Ethan Klein of H3, as we initiated a litigation against them for copyright infringement. He has gone on a public smear campaign and paid editors to try to include misleading and twisted negative statements
This can all be backtraced in. Well, let's read it and find out how twisted and negative it is. As you know, any criticism Ryan Kavanaugh encounters on the internet is the result of a paid H3 bot. Every Instagram comment, Twitter comment is me or someone I'm paying. Clearly. Yeah, there should be a history tab.
Yeah, I'm looking through it right now. I'm trying to see what was the name of the user he kept saying was.
It's jk.kite.
Yeah, that person isn't listed in the history for some reason.
But you don't see. He says there's 3 users who kept trying to add controversies.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still looking.
He says, most telling are the articles and posts in question come from sources that are 3 to 10 years old. Bro, who says articles need to be like posted yesterday? And her only...
Also, a 3-year-old article isn't that old.
For the last 40 days, they keep trying to adding the section. It's misleading. As the press they sources in the very same article state that the allegations are proven false and inaccurate, and there's been dozens of articles posted since then refuting the claim. So post those articles, dude. What do you want?
Here we go. Controversy. So deleted. Controversy. DUI details from New York Times.
Can you put it up? Can you put it on the screen?
I sent it in Discord.
Okay. So how has you getting a DUI been refuted, Ryan? Can you explain how you having a DUI has been refuted? Oh,
yeah. Even if you had it expunged from your record or something somehow, I think it would still be fine to say that you at one point did get a DUI.
I can't see what people wrote. Can you see it, Dan?
No.
I'm trying to pull it up.
You should be able to see it. Okay, Dan's on it. Yeah, he's like, listen, the fact that I got 2 DUIs has been long refuted. What? The only part to raise these claims and attempt to spin them as face is Ethan Klein of H3 on the exact same dates these editors keep trying. I don't know. A decade old to 3-year-old. 3 years old? That's not even old. Have all been publicly proven false. Okay, shut up, dude. You're such a whiny weirdo. Looks like someone fixed it. Thank you. Maybe you can advise as there's nothing added since 2008 and a lot of press of recent activities. It seems I shouldn't be adding things, so there's always a way to...
See, I can agree that it is a little weird if someone is going directly from the podcast to the Wikipedia pages or to other things and going like, I'm going to go see. Let me see if I can add to this or whatever. That is a little strange, and you should probably get a bit of a life. But if the information is accurate and is something that could be added, then I don't think there's anything you can really argue at that point. Like, yeah, it's a little weird for that person to care that much, but some people just be on the internet, you know. Maybe they're just a day trader and they have a lot of time on their hands.
Add source thing. I don't know. I don't follow. Oh, they found an old conversation of the same user. Okay, wait, I missed one. Here, this user is blocked. Yeah, so he got banned for threatening a mod with... Oh, yeah, here it says. This is awesome. Blocked RK with an expiration time of indefinite, making legal threats. That's fun. That's so epic. Okay.
This is part of what got deleted. Kavanaugh was arrested in 2008 for driving with suspended license, speeding, and drunk driving. For DUI from an earlier conviction, Kavanaugh, under a plea bargain that disposed of an earlier case that was placed on a 36-month probation, was not allowed to drive during that time with any alcohol content in his bloodstream, and it is source number 29.
New York Times? So I'd like to see where he refuted the New York Times article titled, Hollywood financier is arrested again.
It's long refuted.
In a bug? He got bucked?
By the way, you want to talk about classism?
And when was that article? Yeah, so that was a long time ago. That one was from 2008.
I'd like to see where he refuted the New York Times article.
But even so, it
titled
doesn't change the
Hollywood
facts.
financier is arrested again. Again?
In a bug? He got bucked?
By the way, you want to talk about classism? Wait, what was the other part? I want to see the whole thing.
What?
There was more controversies there. Bring back that page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kerry Metz, a hedge fund investor in 2018, filed an amended lawsuit saying that Kavanaugh defrauded him by conning him into making a $10 million investment in Relativity Media in 2013. Also in 2015, while the company was near bankruptcy, Metz alleged that Kavanaugh duped him into making another $2.5 million investment. New York.
Hey man, that just sounds like bad investments by you. I don't blame him that much. You listen to some guy who is losing a shit ton of your money. Sounds like a you problem.
Bankruptcy judge Michael Wiles dismissed aspects of his initial complaint, alleging breach of contract, enrichment of oral contract, blah, 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 blah.
Sounds like it was pretty fair in terms of like part of it was debunked. Variety, Relativity Media investor claims. So I haven't seen that. That's a good headline. I haven't seen this one. 12.5 million in fraud.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so you know what we should do? Let's post those excerpts for posterity because somebody wrote those up lovingly. And I think it's a shame that Ryan's been able to get those removed. So we should copy that and post it somewhere so people can read it. And if you guys are editors on Wikipedia or something, you guys should. This is fucked up. You should bring it to light. You know that this guy is doing this. Oh, there's a whole bigger part here. Wait, there's a bigger portion.
I'm finding some notes from the editors going back and forth. I just sent right here, where it says I think Ryan is paying multiple.
Okay, this is the start. Let's get into actual throast.
With Wikipedia mods and beefing with a fucking comedy YouTuber. I mean,
yes,
he's a fucking loser.
On Thanksgiving, this man is shit posting to Instagram about me. I'm more on his mind than his own family. I mean, that's a loser.
On you, drunk stupor.
You know,
he's stumbling down the stairs, trying to tweet.
Plus, his app's flipped. On top of it
he
all,
can't even make an unflipped app. Yeah, so let's see.
Talking about Cav feels so
wait,
long
there's
ago. Simpler times.
Oh, we didn't watch the new Channel 5, the Talladega?
We didn't.
I watched it at home. It's good.
He's a funny one.
Well, I guess we've been going. How long have we been going?
We've been going for 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 52 seconds.
This is the first time we're doing long episodes on this Christmas season, my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you guys want me to talk? Family. Girls.
Oh, I think it was at the end of it.
Yeah, exactly. Same verse.
Right.
Sometimes they're clipped just
but
wrong.
You know what
Come
I
on,
mean.
guys.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
What a great spot right there.
Wow, Ryan Kavanaugh racist. Damn, that's crazy, y'all. That's crazy, y'all.
That's crazy.
I wonder if Snoop Dogg... Oh, here, I'll tag Snoop Dogg. I wonder if Snoop Dogg has seen this. And that's actually a good point, because if he's working with people that care about BLM, they should see that he thinks BLM is just a conspiracy funded by George Soros. That's a pretty toxic...
That's a gross view.
That's a disgusting view that I think a lot of people would probably want to know he felt. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, white people using the black on black violence as like a way to distance themselves is also very problematic.
His existence is problematic.
That is correct.
From head to toe,
That's
that
true.
man oozes problems. And even the clothes he wears, for Christ's sake. He is just a fucking degenerate creep. You know?
True. Very
Here we
true.
found a Cav tweet when he was drunk, blackout, right before he got in a car, probably.
we have no way of knowing that. How could we know that?
He was being wet and reckless.
I just based on the patterns of his existence.
Wait, no, I'm seeing the tweet now.
Deadline owned, same variety. Mike Fleming makes up information for his stories, misleading and false. Does this guy just make a hobby of like accusing everyone of defamation? I mean, he's Trump. He's like Trump wannabe.
Well, Trump doesn't drink, which you're right. Look at the second message. What the fuck was going on?
So yeah, so here he types, DH interviewed Dana without me and wrote an article. It wasn't correct. Then new.
No, he's like writing like a 10-year-old, like a 13-year-old girl. DH interviewed Dana without me and wrote an article. Wasn't correct. Then wrote new article accusing me of untruth versus their bad reporting. Like trying to do like, I'm going to just write short. I guess not writing like a 13-year-old girl, writing like the dad of a 13-year-old thinks he understands how to do that.
Article accusing me
What's an
of
omga?
untruth versus their bad reporting. Clearly very passionate about this topic. You put a lot of time.
What the fuck?
There's a hunger for this character to come back.
Yeah. Hoping Deadline sends me a cease and desist.
In the Marvel universe.
I'll post it along with my letter and info on them. It's interesting to
Chingirls.
It's interesting to chingirls. Yeah, exactly. What a fucking loser. I mean, he is a loser. Like, he has so much, right? But ultimately, what is a loser? It's not about what you have materially, and I'm not even convinced he has a lot materially. But first of all, his success is all owed to his dad, who has committed his own frauds of selling a fake Picasso. And then he makes a production company, totally bankrupts it against, like he had...
Despite having a string of hit movies.
He was like the Hollywood maker. To fuck that up, bankrupted it. Now he's moving on to H3Lore, where he sues people for saying naughty words about him on the internet. I mean, the guy is a fucking loser.
And spends his Thanksgiving getting into flame wars with Wikipedia mods and beefing with a fucking comedy YouTuber. I mean,
yes,
he's a fucking loser.
On Thanksgiving, this man is shit posting to Instagram about me. I'm more on his mind than his own family. I mean, that's a loser. You know? Fucking hell.
Plus, his app's flipped. On top of it all.
He can't even make an unflipped app. Yeah, so, let's see. Wait, there's a...
flipped.
Oh, we didn't watch the new Channel 5, the Talladega?
We didn't.
Cav's bounty on throws.
Anyway, this was pretty funny. It's just kind of a little Cav thing. Yeah, he kept posting like a bounty on me and talking all this smack and kind of craziness. It's funny. He keeps saying how like we're responsible for him getting harassed. We're telling people to harass him. He's the only one getting his posts removed for fucking community guidelines. I haven't had any posts removed about that I should have said about him. But he's out on Instagram wilding the fuck out. And they said we remove Ryan Kavanaugh's official's post because it goes against our community guidelines. You know?
What did he post? Because honestly, have you guys ever done a report on Instagram? I've like reported straight nudity that like doesn't get taken down, like straight up porn on Instagram, and they're like, "Oh no, it's fine, it's okay. This isn't anything." And like the same thing with gore videos, like they'll just be like, no, it's fine. Or comments with slurs, they'll say that doesn't go against community guidelines. What did Ryan post?
You know, I mean, what in the dude? You're the one violating rules here. That's not a good look, bro.
His algorithm's getting crushed.
I've had not one thing I've said about you get removed for community guideline strikes or anything. So, not a good look.
Cav.
I guess I did something to piss off the Instagram god.
Top comment. Now just wait for the next post to include that I've been paying off Instagram to remove his posts and wants to add them to the lawsuit. Yeah, that was his first thought, I'm sure. Actually, if you go to his Wikipedia page, the mods there have been like really holding it down, man. There's been people trying to revert all the. How do I get to the Dude, I should really donate to Wikipedia. I was thinking, Wikipedia is so freaking amazing. There are no ads. Do you know how amazing that is? There's no ads. It's just information. There's no pop-ups. It's such an amazing website.
Mm-hmm.
Can you donate from our card?
Sure.
What should we give? Like, I don't know.
What are they asking for?
They're
always
asking
ask
for
an amount.
$275.
We can definitely donate that.
Let's do. Let's do $500.
$500? That's gonna keep Wikipedia running for decades.
We need Wikipedia.
He's basically
you guys. They are a non.
He's basically giving the equivalent of almost 200 people's worth of donation. He's doing his part.
Profit. They operate this fucking website for the good of humankind. I mean, they really are just incredible. There's no ads. It's such an amazing website. It really is. You're doing that right now, Dan?
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
We're doing it. You got me this time, Wikipedia. Yes, so there's been a shitload of editors trying to revert the changes that some people did. It's pretty incredible, man. Like, let's see. It's kind of hard to read this, like in the Matrix. I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, wow.
But one person.
Whenever I see stuff like this or reading like court documents, it reminds me that I need to like read more, because it's like formatting, any type of weird formatting throws your brain off, and it's just like, just go read the top, whatever the things say. If there's a section that helps you know formatting better, that'll help. But if not, just read left to right, and you'll slowly start understanding it more and more as you get along. But yeah, this is confusing. I almost wanted to scroll.
Here, who I have no association with, Ryan, if you're watching, added a section that I thought was pretty cool. Was really good. Good information. Wait, how the freak do I go to this?
Contribs.
Oh, God. Can anyone make sense of this?
Probably their contribs.
Filling out the thing right now.
Oh, here we go. So I think they added, this was a new paragraph I noticed. Well researched. If you go to personal life, other ventures. Yeah, they added a career, other ventures. It says Kavanaugh. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Yes. And really, thank you, Wikipedia, for, I mean, this is a website that really serves the public interest. It's incredible.
You can include Wikipedia in your will. Would you like to do that?
Fucking no.
What? This got
okay,
weird, right?
That's.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Wikipedia is a good source as long as you're cross-referencing all the information. You just look up what, the information you find another article that either substantiates the claim or refutes the claim. And then you know if it's true or not. Do that a few times, and you can figure out what's right and what's wrong. But Wikipedia isn't inherently bad at all. Because it's like, yeah, people can come and change it, but the people that care are the ones that are, honestly.
It's a hard
And they have
sell.
mods.
Let's tone it down. You can leave us everything when you die. Chill, dude.
It's a bit odd.
Yeah, chill.
All right, what are you trying to figure out? I can.
Here, I found it.
Okay.
This was a paragraph that was recently added. I think the other ventures. In 2017, Kavanaugh found investment Proximity Media with blah blah blah. Proximity Media acquired a majority stake in Triller. Wait,
Coinciding with the Trump admin's announcement.
is this what they added?
Talking about proxy coin.
So they say after attempting to acquire the Hollywood Stock Exchange 2019, Kavanaugh set out to create a similar trading exchange and tapped Elon Spar, who formerly
we know
worked
that name.
for the owner, of HSX, to help him in the venture. The two formed an entertainment stock X in June 2019. Spar, who had been ESX CEO, submitted a lawsuit against Kavanaugh for fraud, claiming that he was misled into believing that Kavanaugh's company, Proxima Media, had the necessary capital for ESX. Spar's suit alleged that Kavanaugh was essentially running a Ponzi scheme. Kavanaugh was countersuing Spar, alleging that Spar was breaching his contract with ESX. Kavanaugh and Spar reached an agreement and withdrew their lawsuit. So that's a pretty good.
And honestly, if he tried to say that this was a false claim or that this has been like refuted or whatever, this final bit is the everything went away and it was all good in the end. So there is nothing he could complain about in this being added.
It's fantastic. That's a great summary of it.
Yeah.
Nice and concise.
I think even Ryan would think that was fair.
I mean, it's a thing that happened. It's a thing
Yeah.
that was alleged.
Yeah, but there's all the greatest hits here now. Pretty interesting.
It all went away.
Litigation, more of this.
Man, he really fucked up. Like, by like trying to go to war and threatening these Wikipedia mods and stuff. I mean, these people have all the time in the world to do this.
Well, and
you know what I mean? Like,
the thing is, the Wikipedia mods take their jobs very seriously.
Yeah.
Like, this is, I do feel like an important job, and these people take it seriously. I know, like, when I was in college, we used to joke, like, oh, you're really using Wikipedia as a source? I feel like it's actually, like, a really reliable, trustable source. They have...
Well, that's the whole thing, is like Dan did. It's you go down to their sources and find out where the information is actually coming from. Because there are times where there will be stuff, like, I was looking up, learning about vending machines, and there was certain information that was wrong about like the first vending machines, like that would come from a page that literally had like no cited source, but just like a couple bullet points, and that was their source claiming that certain things came earlier than others.
They have a high bar for citing sources.
That's why it's
and
always
there's people
about
that really actively make sure that the stuff there is accurate.
Sometimes. I think it's
it
a good...
depends on the page, obviously, if it's really neat.
What I think it's good for is a starting point, because, like you said, it has good citations.
Well, it's
so
all
you have
cited.
to actually go look at the citations if you really, because oftentimes you're only getting part of the picture.
Well, yeah,
but it's a great place.
If you read something interesting, like, for example,
what is their citation on that?
Let's see.
I wonder.
Yeah, so here it says, Spar. Where's the?
It's at the end.
Yeah.
There's three.
So
things
here
at
it
the end
says
of the
Spar
paragraph.
suit alleged that Kavanaugh was essentially running a Ponzi scheme. So what's the citation for that? So you haven't even read this article.
It's Variety. Yes, you have.
Oh, that's the Variety one.
Yes, it's the Variety one.
So that one is titled "Ryan Kavanaugh accused by ex-partner of running a Ponzi scheme."
Right.
And then the other site is Ryan Kavanaugh, former business partner, resolved legal drama over. Okay, so there
Right,
you
from
go.
The Wrap, which is another industry publication.
Dueling lawsuits filed over a stock exchange for a Hollywood movie. The Hollywood Reporter. So there
Hollywood
you go.
Reporter.
Yeah. So you can research that. Anyway, pretty awesome.
And to
Like
be
I said-
fair, those are kind of like tabloids, but you could still look at the information that they have. They might be sourcing actual like police records and stuff.
This over the break, I'm going to be working on. Sorry, I'm chewing gum. Like to freshen up
Disgusting.
a little bit there. I'll be working on my Ryan Kavanaugh Magnus Opus for the main channel.
Beautiful.
I just need a little time to commit to it.
Been waiting. Ryan thinks Ethan defends through.
Let's have some fun. Yeah, so anyway, he's trying to prove that I'm associated with the roast, or that I am the roast. But what's funny to me is, who does he think actually would have the information other than someone on the crew? So he's trying to bait one of you guys to sell me out for $25K, and I was like, first of all, who would sell me out? Probably Ian for the right amount of money, I would guess.
You know, I people are commenting that on my thing. Dude, you sent me a video of your dick, and I am Loctite.
I didn't send you a video of my dick.
Yes, you have.
Oh, dear.
I'm the only member of the crew.
This is some deep lore.
Yep.
Long-time watchers probably remember this story. You don't remember doing
No,
that?
I vaguely remember. I vaguely.
We
He
gave
was
him
editing a
a
video.
camera that had old footage on it, and we shot at Dollar Shave Club.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, you just gave me that SD card.
Ryan,
man.
expect the DM from Ryan Kavanaugh for that picture.
That was wild.
Yeah,
Hi,
that wasn't-
I'm Dick
I'm
Jeff.
sure that wasn't a flattering moment for myself.
See, I'm a safe. I'm Loctite.
That's true.
Well, what if RK offered you like a milli if you had that?
His lawyer probably told him not to do the video because it's like in litigation, the stuff that he probably would know. And at this point, it's just too far.
Information. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
A
that's
million?
life-changing money. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Ryan, you got to offer more than 25,000.
I am Spartacus.
He did listen to you already because we started with 5,000 that he offered, and
Yeah,
you
that's
said
pathetic.
you gotta offer more, and then he tweeted that.
Still not enough, though. How much to sell me out? How much to sell the cockpit?
$1.3 million.
Just name your price, Ian.
No.
All
It's
right,
not
he's-
worth the headache. And this guy in my inbox.
All right. True. $10 million to show the penis pic?
Oh, I mean, obviously.
Well, I'm just trying to give.
I wanted to see what was on Gen TV. Doesn't look like there's anything on there anymore. It's just showing the Skill House movie. Like, click on the like logo and stuff. It doesn't take me anywhere. Like this. Takes me to their thing. Not gonna watch it because shitty clip. That's literally it.
Ryan.
I do it for a lot less than that.
I'm trying to tell Ryan what he needs to
If
offer.
I had that dick pic, 200 grand?
200,000. There you go. I'm
You
just
don't
saying.
have it,
I'm trying to get
No,
him.
this is Ian for Ian's eyes only.
Oh, I thought we all had it.
Yeah, it's. I think for memberships,
So,
it
do you
would
have
make
a price,
sense.
Ian? I'm just-
Honestly, it would make sense for a membership to just have like, start doing like lost episodes or something where they just upload something that like. I know it's like impossible at this point. Like if they somehow recovered the Bert Kreischer, like they found it in like an old Google Drive or something, like uncovered the old podcast. That would be an interesting thing to see, and a lot of the fans would love it. But it wouldn't make sense to put it on like the podcast channel. It would only make sense for members or like behind some kind of paywall.
Saying for Ryan.
No, I mean, I don't know. You're tossing a lot of numbers out. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
He's trying to keep his leverage. in
Ethan, do you have a
negotiation.
price?
To show my cock?
Yeah, to send it directly to Kavanaugh. Maybe. 10 million is a lot of money.
Maybe I do it for free. Maybe
Right.
I'll just send it to him if he didn't block me
Here's
on
my
every.
dick, why don't you-
Then Ian loses all of his leverage.
How much would I show my dick
embarrassed him.
for? I mean, I don't know. Don't ask me.
He probably lost his licenses and got really embarrassed. Like, we're just gonna keep Skill House on there. People will watch it. People will watch our 2-minute Skill House clip.
I don't know. I'm not that excited about showing my dick. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not running. I'm not running anywhere to show my cock right now. So anyway, that was the first tweet.
I just realized if it's called Skill House and it's a horror movie, why didn't they just call it Thrill House? And then I'm just like caught on this now, and the IMDb says it's coming out in 2025.
Cav's new bounty. This was really weird. He started. Okay, I'll skip this one. He has
I don't know if this has all ended, to be fair. I think they're still in lawsuit with Ryan Kavanaugh for at least one lawsuit. And then all of the stuff that Ryan was saying was, I think, just kind of like empty threats anyways. So
undeniable proof revealed that I am Throst, apparently.
If he does, why is he still asking for evidence?
Well, wait till you see his evidence. So he has undeniable proof. This is someone he sent to someone, and I've seen this somewhere else, so I do know it's real. This is real. Someone sent him a notepad with random IP addresses written down. He said, I compared the last 5. Someone sent him this trying to get the bounty, which is so awesome. I compared the last.
they have to pay Ryan for every view that was on the re-upload that they did of the clips or whatever, and the payment ended up being like it wasn't a lot comparatively to how much money they have and probably how much they've already spent on lawyer fees and stuff. But it was still like for an average person, it seems like a sizable amount. I forget what the correct amount.
Last 5 IP addresses from the Wikipedia account to his YouTube channel, H3 Podcast, as well as H3 Productions. I was able to undeniably confirm that Throst himself is in fact Ethan Klein.
Damn.
And you will be able to see this for yourself from this image. Literally just a text pad with random IPs.
Awesome.
The IP, I think, actually is in Belgium, too. A friend of mine sent me the IP.
Really?
You can test it.
Yeah.
It's in Belgium. It's not even, like, in LA.
Well, that's where your secret headquarters is.
Yeah, I mean, can you... And, like, I don't think a YouTube channel has an IP, dude.
No.
Like, it's just... He's so dumb. So this is the undeniable proof he said he's had.
Mm.
And apparently...
And he's just sharing it with some random person?
Yeah, he actually is just talking with people in the DMs. He's lonely. He's sad, pathetic, lonely man.
Too much wine, sorry.
Oh, play that again, Zach?
Too much wine, sorry.
That's Kavanaugh.
Oh, right.
Wait, we never played that on the show, did we?
Yeah, I think we just discovered.
See, it was definitely a lot more in lawyer fees, but we have to remember that Ethan always says that he's willing to like pay whatever amount to prove the point. I think that that's like the best way to handle it, because Ryan had to pay lawyer fees too, so who knows if that $20K he's getting, you know, whatever the settlement was, is going to help pay back any of the lawyer fees he had to pay.
There's been a lot of Kavanaugh discoveries over the break.
Golly.
You know what else we didn't play on the show?
Like, it's not going to make a dent.
Was this amazing little
Yeah, play this.
Oh, is it muted? Oh, I have Twitter muted.
Here is...
that is.
Ryan Kavanaugh is a force of nature.
It's it's Harvey Weinstein saying Ryan Kavanaugh is
a force of nature.
Force of nature, huh? Hassan said, is this the same dude twice? I said, it's hard to tell to the untrained.
If Harvey Weinstein says that about somebody, that's somebody you should fear. He's a force of nature? Ugh.
But it's actually 2 different people. I think it's important to make that distinction.
Have an inappropriate relationship with a 14-year-old Natalie Portman.
Oh, can you pull that one up, please? Yeah. Dude, this was all over the break. My goodness.
Yeah.
The too much wine one is just going to be...
Too much wine,
It's going to just be evergreen.
Yeah. Well, while you fish that up, baby...
There's that, and then Ethan defends Throst.
Well, he could also sue Wikipedia mods.
Throst gets sued?
I will defend Throst forever, bro. Throst, if you're
Thank you.
watching, I got your back, homie.
I think maybe it's like another lawsuit in this whole saga.
A related lawsuit. Maybe not me necessarily. It could be Love. It could be Throst. It could be Wikipedia itself.
And to that, I say a definite yes.
Okay.
How many chips?
That's
One?
more probable.
One chip?
Honestly, start using the Yikes Hassan soundbite on Hassan. Good work.
I'll do 2.
So what you're saying, it's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Well, someone has to take against you. Someone has to say it's not gonna happen, and who's confident enough to say that?
The way that the Meat Mountain is diffusing the green screen, like the light, it makes it look like it's boiling.
Or we all agree.
I think everyone agrees. It's pretty likely.
You know what? I'll take the bet.
Just for
Okay.
Just for the sake of it. I'll take the bet.
I could take
no,
that bet.
No
Do
more
you wanna
lawsuits.
do one?
Ryan Kavanaugh's done. He's done with the lawsuits. I know I'm gonna regret
Just
this,
doesn't
but-
sound right.
Yeah, just saying it out loud.
This
I'm
doesn't
like,
seem right to me.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Ryan.
This party's just getting started.
Well, I'm in on this, so I say he's gonna
Yeah,
do it.
I'll take the bet too, Dan. And I think the lawsuits are over.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Okay.
I'm willing to.
Honestly, I do kind of respect, I don't know if this is the right word, Ryan Kavanaugh's vibrato. I respect the fact that he will so, like, flagrantly go to, like, just some random person and go, "Hey, Ethan. Hello, Ethan. Hello, Throst." Like, try and call them out by name, not knowing if it's actually them. Because it's like he's thinking, if it is them, they're going to be scared. And if it isn't them, it's just some fucking loser online. Who cares? Like, you got to kind of respect it just a little. Yeah, the lawsuit... Here's the other part we have to think about. He lost so much money through lawyer fees, having to pay Ryan Kavanaugh through that. Even just all the current lawyer fees still going through lawsuits. But he got so much good content out of it that hopefully it paid him back in dividends. We know that Ryan's podcast did not. All the times he complained about it and was like, yeah, this guy Ethan Klein, he's fucking obsessed with me. Did not help him at all. Let's see, when was the last failure podcast? Oh, there's another failure podcast apparently. The failure podcast. Did this one like blow up? This one's already got 15K. Interesting. So this one's been going. How long has this one been going for?
Negative feedback from customers.
This one's been going for like a year. Ryan Kavanaugh. It's all the clips. They probably just started this was a true example of when the reactions were feeding off of the real views. They stole all of Ryan's viewers. Has a YouTube page.
Finally, Ryan, are you how? If you look upon the future and the film production, you were into that a bit, talking about what the technology can enable in the future. But what do you think we'll see more of and less of, in sort of a general level, when it comes to films?
Well, I think two trends here. One, it's pretty obvious that when people go to movie theaters, they want big movies. It's an escape. It's action, it's adventure, it's major comedy, it's, broad family films. Dramas, people don't want to go to a movie theater to go watch 2 hours of something that's very real life, gut wrenching, and I think that's becoming more and more obvious. Also, those movies don't have a huge commercial audience. They have a place in art, and that's what they are, is art. And if you're making them, they're kind of, understanding their.
This is just such a stupid perspective when a lot of the big movies that have come out in the last few years were like, I don't even remember the names of them, honestly. I don't go see movies enough, but like the Lighthouse one, the one with the one girl who's like that face. He does look a little jolly here. Him and Ethan were they were a little jolly at the same time.
They're being made for art, and their financial benefits are not as
Yeah.
big. There's always going to be the breakthrough, but they're not as big. Because people are also making less of those, however, it means that there's an opportunity to be in that world. And if you can do it well, very few people, that's the hardest market to tap and hardest market to really make. If you can do it well, there's an opportunity. But it also means that people are now focusing on these
Yeah, like the
very big
Brutalist.
commercial. And when I say commercial,
there's a lot of
copycat movies. You know, I just watched this Netflix movie, Red
I guess
Notice,
they're
that
big, though.
literally look like they just rewrote the same script that I've watched 55 times. You know, it's like every Steven Seagal movie.
Isn't that a bit depressing?
It's very depressing because I don't even really see the script in there. It feels like they just stuck the actors in and said, do what you normally do. But you know, I think that's also a function of the fact that places like Netflix clearly aren't making movies for art. I mean, look at how big Netflix is, how much money they have. And I can't tell you the last time they put a good movie out. You know, Amazon Prime, same. But they at least went and bought things like A Quiet Place 2. So they recognize, oh, I got to go buy good stuff. Apple, I think, is getting it very right. They've taken a slow approach, but Apple has a lot of really good content on Apple Plus, and they're really focusing on quality and not speed and not size. But I think there is a lack of quality right now that hopefully will change.
We do hope so too. And you know, Ryan, you're so welcome whenever if you want to produce something.
Let's say, what was the question one more time?
Production. You were into that. Finally, Ryan, are you? How, if you look upon the future and the film production, you were into that a bit, talking about what the technology can enable in the future. But what do you think we'll see more of and less of, in sort of a general?
Yeah, it was about technology. I was more focused on the substance of his answer, but yeah, his answer didn't even answer the question at all. She was specifically talking about the technological advancements. Good job, Ryan. Good job.
Throw one chip.
All right, let's do one.
Okay, so Dan's gonna take the bet.
So
I think maybe him bringing up Apple was him trying to bring it back to the technology answer. And even so, I mean, I got to be honest, I don't watch any Apple TV, so maybe he is right. Maybe they are having a lot of stuff. They are having a lot of advancements in their technology base, but I wouldn't know. How are they doing? So they haven't started yet. It was supposed to start 2 minutes ago. And it has not. We will continue. We'll be in and off somewhere good, it sounds. So, the R. Kelly passport. One of the longest running jokes on the podcast. Back in March of 2019, Ethan presented a video of R. Kelly trying to recruit women in Ethiopia to come back to America with him. While R. Kelly is now in jail for sex trafficking charges, there's no denying the song is a bop. It's not just me not being able to read. It's written kind of poorly. It's not my fault. Ethan sings it multiple times a year, and multiple skits and hilarious moments have spawned from the song. Let's hear it.
I leave you with all the evidence you need.
Do you have your passport?
Do you have your passport?
Also, I want to bring this up because nobody was talking about this. Nicholas Turturro is Brucey from The Longest Yard. He's fucking Brucey. When I realized that, when I figured that, I was like, holy shit. So yeah, Ethan was going on and on about, oh, this is his brother and his this. Bro, it's fucking Brucey. Oh. Jump scare there. My war against snark. H3 show number 120. But yes.
Passport. Girl.
Back just a little bit.
Do you have your passport?
Do you have
Did
your
you get your
passport?
shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob
To America?
Dude, the face he makes there is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Do you
Have your passport?
Did you get your shots?
I love how clinical it is.
It's so not romantic.
Yeah. Girl, did you get your shots? Because I don't want malaria.
Do you have your passport?
Passport! Did you get your shots? To America!
America.
The band's like, oh shit, do we keep drumming or what?
Seeing the old studio in the background is so nostalgic.
It's like barely
This
singing.
is like the greatest clip
It's so good.
ever.
This is not a joke. Girl, meet me in back. Hit me with that music. Ooh.
It was really annoying how many snarkers were watching the poker game last night. And I'm just glad that they had they were able to be in there moderating a little bit and kicking people out, and they were talking shit to them too. Real good guys over there.
This is not a joke.
Ethan's own little version of it sounds even better. So here's him singing it again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have your passports? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like
He looks like a Simpsons character here. He's so yellow. He's got jaundice.
to come back with Rob to America? Are the subs playing? America, beautiful. Did you have your passports? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America. Did you get your passports? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America?
Truly beautiful. Look at this little hump right here. See, I get worried about my posture too. Sometimes I'm like, oh no, gotta drop my shoulders back. Then it just feels like I'm pushing out my chest, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Why is my body broken? But what I was going to say though, I just noticed his little hump right here. This is still, it's just the angle. It's just the angle. But yeah, all you can really do is just handle them with kindness, because they are just mentally unwell people. Because I thought about this. There's a lot of times where I'm scrolling on YouTube or scrolling on Instagram or something, and you can't find something to watch. You can't, you're not finding the right stuff. But not one time do I think, I'll just go hate watch a Hassan video. Let me just go hate watch. I don't want to watch him. It's not good content. So I don't understand these people that think I'm gonna go watch somebody that I dislike just to hate them. If you enjoy poker, there's other poker like things you could watch. That whole channel had a bunch of poker events to watch. Why are you watching the one specifically with the person you hate? It is the gamer bump. It's that. Gotta hit that. It's also just because it's like, as a kid, when you're a chubby kid, hate your jawline, like want to try and force as much of it as possible, but it ends up adding more incorrections than other places.
Over the song, make this, and then just ride the song back to.
It's also the fact, to be fair for me, I can get into my desk a little bit, and that would help, but my knees are I'm too tall.
Start it over. This is the H3 remix.
Oh, that's still from yours. That was still playing.
We need to get Ethan his own soundboard again. Watch him go ape shit.
I'm talking R. Kelly. Do you have your passport, bitch? I said, do you have your motherfucking passport? Did you get your shots? It's time to go down home. I'ma do it, baby. Time on a shit, got a hook. Yeah, I said, yeah, let's do it, yeah. H3. Yeah, let's do a chorus. Yeah, no, I said H3. Yeah, H3.
Mark is just too talented.
Yeah, H3. Yeah, H3. Yeah, H3. Yeah, H3. Yeah, H3. We're coming through on that ass, baby.
I like that he added just the little R. Kelly bit in there. That's the only reason for that, but
Called, do you have your passports? Do you have your shots? Watch this. This is
the cost. I think the best part of Frenemies had to have been the costume. I think the costumes was definitely the high point. The Grinch, the Uncle Fester, the just all of them. Jeffree Star, James Charles. Same.
This is literally James
Oh.
Charles on TikTok, modern day. I swear to
Is
God.
this pre-COVID?
Hello.
You have your passports. Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America?
Yeah. Yeah. To America. Yeah. This is what R. Kelly's doing in Ethiopia.
Did you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America?
That's James Charles on TikTok right now.
Wow, that's literally James Charles. You should do a cover. It's kind of everything. Oh my god.
Have your passports? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America?
Do you think there's any possibility he's just trying to help?
Ethan has an inner theater child. He has an inner theater kid that he wants to let out. But he feels embarrassed. He feels too embarrassed to. See, I think that was part of their clashing too, was he was outdoing Trisha. All of his costumes were so peak. She just couldn't handle it. She couldn't keep up. Used in musical chairs. Here, we're gonna check out this one for a second, and then
I got this.
We'll probably click one more of these and then move on to the next.
Did you have your passports? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America?
Ethan looking extra jolly here. Wait,
America.
I needed to go back out.
Keep touching it. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Passports. Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob?
Ethan is actually an amazing singer. It's all just about the style.
To America. It's going for a while. I'm scared.
This is personally my favorite Ethan song.
Not so fast. The
See if
general's
this gets
coming with you.
acclaimed.
Mom, he gave us a break on our car insurance, and he'll look after you too.
Yep, with
He's got a folk voice.
Everyone can say hello. Everyone knows.
This one's just a beautiful
how to
song.
say hello. To leave you is to say goodbye. I'll see you on the other side. Everybody knows.
That one's just too sad. This he needs to change this to Little Person Matzah.
1, 2.
See, I'm just a big fan of like folk punk, and since I'm a big fan of folk punk, I'm really into his style of voice, his style of singing. It doesn't need to sound
Playing
good.
poker?
It's about,
Lost a ton of money.
Go
It
listen to
wasn't
that on
mine,
your own-
though.
Go listen to that on your own time, I guess, because the podcast has started.
But I was way up. At one point, I was up like $20,000. I know you.
I didn't see that. All I saw was the 12. But yep, we are starting now. I do appreciate you guys for stopping in. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out the podcast. We'll be here again tomorrow. If they're doing it tomorrow, they should be. It's going to be Wednesday, so we'll have another episode. And yeah, Wednesday and Friday, I'll probably be streaming again. Weekend too, but we will see. Thank you so much. Yeah. This is Captain Quasar signing off.